Yeah, our boss was just...
Pre-downtime question.
Oh, shoot.
We're gonna get right into it. Like,
Were these the questions?
no,
Okay.
no. It's just like, what is your character looking forward to doing during this downtime?
Swimming.
Fair enough.
Malachite's a Triton. Malachite spent majority of his life until like the last 2 weeks underwater, and has now spent a lot of time out of the water.
So, Malachite's first day.
Malachite's
begins.
first day.
First day. You have an appointment with Conrad.
Excellent. What time?
Brilliant. Like mid-afternoon, midday. And I mean, is there anything you do before that on that day?
Sleep. I'm sleeping in.
Fair enough.
Like, our boss was like, you guys have been going pretty hard. Take a fucking break. And that is entirely true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. So yeah. We once again come to the same building, same receptionist. And there he is in all his glory.
Conrad.
Once again laying on a beanbag. Conradical man. Yo, Malachite, you were booked for right now. You're supposed to be here.
Yes. That's why I'm here.
Brilliant. Take a seat. Don't take one with you. Just, like, take one.
He knows Alex incredibly well.
Yeah. So, how's it been?
It's been.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It certainly has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it hasn't been good.
It's been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to talk about it? I assume you do, because you're here.
Well, you know when you came over to our house,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, it's fine. And everyone was like, it's not fine. But I was like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I had just cut our house in half.
Ah.
Yeah. That, like, eye entity.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that isn't a manifestation of your own. That's a real thing.
Yeah. It got really annoyed with me ignoring it. And sort of, like, half possessed me.
That's on me. I really... yeah, no, that one's on me.
It's fine. The house was repaired.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't like being ignored either.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So how are you feeling about that, man?
Well, I cut the house in half. And I think the rest of my party has forgiven me. They keep making jokes about it now.
Yeah, that tends to be... Tragedy becomes comedy given enough time. Which means they've probably had enough time to get over it.
Yeah.
Well, not get over it, but reach a point where they're like, we forgive you.
Yeah.
They're not holding on to any lingering resentment.
Grimmy was looking like she was gonna commit murder, but...
Did you destroy something precious to Grimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got fixed.
Okay.
But,
As long as you
yeah.
fix your mistakes, all you can do is just learn from them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, how's that going for you now?
The entity thing?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Well, So we just came back from a mission over in Clifton.
Yeah,
Clifton
I don't know
Clifton.
where that is.
It's the Dragon Land. What is that? Where's the map?
It's at the end of the table.
Oh, of course it is.
Gorheim.
Yeah, Gorheim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we were going through this dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
There was an outer Ublex. It's a whole deal. Yeah,
those are nasty.
it's dead now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You killed it?
Sort of. More like jargon infected it.
That's not terrifying in the slightest.
Yeah.
I don't like that terminology. But okay.
And then I had this dream where the thing was like, yo, I want an age of blood. I want chaos and misery and blood. And I was like, I don't like that. Because I don't like a lot of blood, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, well, go away. Everything bleeds.
Is the age of blood just what they call puberty?
No, I don't think so.
No, this isn't when you start bleeding from parts.
No.
Okay.
This was the world deteriorates into total
Oh,
chaos.
you mean like a grand age,
Yeah.
not like an age of consent
No.
sort of age. Okay, thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Age of Blood, and I was like, not really my sort of deal.
Uh-huh. And how do you take that?
Okay, until I was like, haha, everything bleeds while thinking directly about it.
Yeah.
And then he cut up my entire body.
So what did we learn?
Don't antagonize the big scary entity that has a whole load of power.
Yeah, that's... I don't feel like I needed to say this, but I also feel like to a degree I need to inform you that if it can possess you and lacerate your body like at will,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not something you really want to fuck with.
But he didn't kill me. I'm presuming pronouns. It didn't kill me.
That's a win, kinda.
But it also means it wants me alive for something. Presumably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been avoiding thinking about that one.
You should probably think about it. Okay. Yeah, no, don't just like go with the flow. You'll be fine.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I cut any more houses in half, I'll come back and let you know.
Thank you, thank you. You should come see me regularly, Malachite. You should come see me regularly, Malachite.
I will take that under advisement.
Good advisement.
Yes. Is that not how you say it, Overworld?
What word are you even trying to say right now?
Like under advice? Under advision?
It's like under review. Advisement is not a word.
Weird language barriers.
You can't make up words and call it a language barrier.
Yeah, I can. I just did.
I can't just say, oh, fuck, or my gleep fuck is like, oh, yeah, that was just me speaking Spanish. My bad, real quick. No, you can't do that.
I can.
You have to fuck up and own your fuck up.
I can.
That's what this game is about, owning your fuck up.
To be fair, the phrase, like, I'll take that under advice is an actual phrase, and it is regularly used. I fucked up by saying advision.
Yeah.
But under advice is
I'll take that
absolutely
under
a thing.
revision or under review.
Under advice. I'll take that under advice.
Bottom. Anyways.
Hey, don't call Malachite out like that.
I wasn't talking to Malachite. Anyways. Where were we? Yeah, you need to come see me more.
Cool. I've only been at the commission like 2 weeks. Technically +2 because Feywild time
it's
bullshittery,
been like a month,
but
my guy. It's been like a month since I last. Like it's been like 3 weeks since I last saw you.
but 2 of those weeks were just 2 days for me, so it's only been a week.
The fuck does that? Like, were you on hard drugs?
Feywild. Time warping?
That shit time warps?
Yeah. We
Cool.
spent 2 days there. It was 2 weeks out here.
Damn. Didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's only been like a week.
Fair. Fair enough. Huh. I'm gonna hurt myself if I think too hard, so anyways,
Don't do that.
yeah. So, we have the acknowledgement that this creature, this being, is in fact another being outside of you.
Yeah.
And that's probably a little scary, as you've said.
Yeah. It is in fact massive and incredibly powerful.
My best thing is it chose you for a reason, figure out why it chose you, and just chill with it, man.
With the thing that wants an age of blood?
I mean, you can have a long political discourse about whether or not the Age of Blood is appropriate given the current socioeconomic climate. And you can explain your opinion. And it probably will go blood. Because that's what those things tend to do.
Yeah.
But like, Can you get rid of it right now?
Me personally, I don't
Yeah.
think so. I don't think if I say not interested, sorry, please leave, it's gonna get
Individuals
away.
are really good at adapting to their environment, and your environment has just expanded to include this guy now. So I think you should just figure out how you can cohabitate with this individual.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
What else do we gotta talk about?
I don't know.
Buddy, you're like booked for another like 20 minutes.
Ah, did you have any more questions about Conduit? Like the Trident Kingdom?
My head is fine where it is, right? I'm not gonna
Yeah,
move
no,
ahead in.
no, yeah.
Okay. How's that going?
I have written a letter. A
Huh.
second letter.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
I should probably write another one. It's technically I wrote one like a week ago for me. Actually, it was more like a few days, but very wild time fuckery. So it's been like 2 weeks.
Fair. Fair. Well, I'm sure did you send it through the post office? A
Yes.
lot of receiving mail and outgoing mail tends to be scanned and shit. You know, they got to make sure you're not sending like anthrax or something or like what?
Why would someone send anthrax?
I don't fucking know. It's not the weirdest thing we've ever received. Pretty sure someone once tried to send Scarlet a pipe bomb, but
I heard about that.
yeah, yeah. So we gotta check the mail. But anyways, um, yeah. Anyways, um, fuck. What were you talking about? Wait, you ran away from Conduit. How you doing with that?
The running away? It's been pretty successful so far.
I mean, how are you feeling about like those you left behind?
Um, any chance you could be more specific?
Like of who or like what?
Like how I'm feeling? Like, yeah.
I can't tell you how you're feeling.
No, like
How
I
do you
miss
view this life decision?
it was forced so badly.
Okay, I think forced is a little bit too strong of a word here. You were not possessed when you did it, were you? Well, like the entity didn't force you to swim away. It didn't
No,
inhabit your body and make you swim away, right?
but it did almost make me attack slash kill Vivian.
Yeah, but the thing I think that you need to acknowledge is you made your subsequent choice to flee after that.
Yeah,
That was on you,
yeah,
and you have to take ownership for that.
yes,
Because with sending letters back, there are going to be a lot of people who are hurt that you left.
yes.
And they're not going to respond too kindly, probably.
Yeah.
And I think, to a degree, it's important to be able to say, yeah, I made this decision. Here are my reasons. But I made this decision. And people will be like, why? Why'd you make this? No one's ever happy.
Mm.
No one's ever happy with the decisions that we make. But I think it's important to acknowledge that, like, given what happened, you made the best decision you could. Or the best decision you thought you could make.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I would say you summed that up very well.
Yeah. We just. Since you have to live your life with this entity, you need to be able to. It can't be used as like a crutch, you know what I mean? You can't. you can blame things on it when it's possessing you,
Mm.
but it doesn't have power over you when it's not possessing you.
Yes.
It can't force you to do anything. And I think that's an important affirmation because you also have to take ownership for your actions. You can't get away with saying, oh, there's a big scary guy in my head, so I can do whatever I want to protect myself, because that's not how the world works. You can't just do that.
Mm.
And it could be a very slippery slope if you were to do that.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
I think so.
Cool. Anyways, how are you getting along with the people?
Good?
Good? Making friends?
Yes?
You sound confused.
I don't like to presume anything.
Have you considered acknowledging that you want them to be your friends?
No.
You should consider acknowledging that you want them to be your friends.
By being like, hey, I want to be friends, are we friends?
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it works.
Ah. Terrible.
Not really. So this is an affirmation. The other, worst comes to worst, they'll be like, oh, no. And then you're like, you son of a bitch. I'm in. Wait, what? What are we talking? Friendship.
Yes.
Yes. I didn't mean I'm in like I'm in you. Like you.
I didn't take it that way.
Like, yeah. Oh, we're having an interruption.
Sorry, didn't have a computer stuck on mine. Get out of your hair. Here we go. Come on.
Thank you.
Anyway. Friendship. You can fuck your friends. That's called friends with benefits, but don't presume your friends. Don't presume your friends with benefits either. That gets like really confusing with romance. Like, don't assume. Like, always talk to people about the nature of your relationship.
That sounds like a lot of scary words that I would have to say. Such as, I like you.
That's not a scary
In a
word.
more than friends way.
Hippopotamophobia is a scary word.
I don't understand it, so it has no
It's a
fear
fear
on me.
of long words, which is really cruel. And ibophobia is the fear of palindromes, which is also really cruel considering it's a. I'm getting off topic. Being emotionally vulnerable is always scary, but trust me, they're just as scared of you as you are of them. Like sharks.
Sharks are very gentle creatures.
Are they? Huh. We fear the sharks up here.
Oh, you shouldn't. They're very nice creatures. Often when they bite people, it's more as like a little nibble of affection or like, hey, who are you? Because they're very blind as well. Or at least very poor-sighted.
I will take this into consideration. But yeah, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. Because no one likes feeling emotionally vulnerable. But it's just a facet of our world that makes life more enjoyable. Would you say that you've seen an instance of someone you know being emotionally vulnerable with someone else and it working out?
I mean, Lorelai and Rin got married.
Huh. Okay.
In the Feywild.
Yeah.
It was like a can I have your hand? Yeah, sure sort of situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think they're emotionally vulnerable with each other.
That's fair. And do they seem happy together?
Yes.
And that's what being emotionally vulnerable gets you. Tight relationships, because you can't have a good relationship without being able to be emotionally vulnerable with other people, because then you're not letting the other, like, regardless of whether it be a friendship or a relationship, well, especially when it comes to a relationship, you have to be able to show the other person all of you, because that's what they want to see. But in friendship, you just take baby steps. Like, hey, I want to be friends. Bada bing, bada bam.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't
Copyright,
we?
copyright, copyright.
It's not copyright if I'm singing it.
Okay. It,
I looked up the Twitch
Yeah.
rules, believe me.
so I think you should go out, and after this, you mentioned you were on a break.
Yeah.
I think you should have a conversation of like, hey gang, I feel like we're friends, but I also just want to clear the air and make sure like where everyone stands on that. Yeah, it's gonna be scary. It's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. But afterwards, you'll have friends.
Or I might not.
You'll have friends who just don't know it yet. You can continue working to
Okay.
make them your friends. Yeah.
Okay.
And with friends comes the ability to share emotional loads, so you don't have to deal with everything by yourself. What?
Alex is laughing. I'm trying to stop it.
Okay. Yeah. That's what friendship is for. They lean on each other. They support. Do you feel particularly supported by these individuals?
Yes?
You sound confused again.
I'm more hesitant. I don't want to presume anything.
Okay, well, still, imagine if you were like, damn, they are actually fully supporting me. That'd be pretty cool.
Sure.
It would be pretty cool. It is pretty cool. And so, yeah. Do you have any friends outside of the people in your house?
I think Gilbert technically counts as a friend at this point. He's also a bit more like a home invader, though.
That is reasonable. I had one therapy session with that man. Not seeing him ever again.
There's also Maya, who's also part of the Unkillables, who she and Jargon are seeing each other,
Yeah.
interested in each other. So she's over a semi reasonable amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jargon had a little bit of an upset in that situation, so we've provided support.
Like friends do.
Sure.
No, like actually, that's what friends do.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds very friendly.
I mean, the little argument they had didn't.
No, I mean your response sounds very classified as what a friend would do in that situation.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cool. And Grimmy's got something, but I don't know if... I think that she might murder me if I talked about that, so...
Fair. Do you feel it? So you have 3 people in your house with partners.
Yes.
And you're the only one who's kind of single.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
It doesn't.
Okay, good. Because you gotta make sure that there's no feelings of inadequacy, because relationships don't define you.
Yes.
Brilliant. We're nearing the end of our session. Is there anything last minute you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
Cool. What? Are you letting these people in? Are you letting them support you? Because you mentioned how Jargon was being supported. Do you want to be supported in the same way Jargon is?
Being supported requires being emotionally vulnerable.
And Jargon was emotionally vulnerable in that moment, and as such was supported. Was he not?
Yes?
And that seemed to go pretty well for him.
Sure.
Yeah. Is there someone you feel like in your group who might be a little more emotionally mature that you'd feel more comfortable opening up to emotionally?
Not in particular.
Okay. Well, I just meant if you wanted to start small and there was someone you were
Uh,
like, oh, this person could probably do that reasonably well, then yeah, you should do that.
no, I find that when you're going across a hot ocean vent, it's better to just go all at once.
I don't know what that metaphor means, but I also have a feeling I would not like it if I understood it. Please tell me what you mean by that.
Like, instead of just sort of like dipping a hand in to like test the heat level, you should just go for it, because that way you can't psych yourself out.
But what if you fry yourself because it's too hot?
I mean, you've made a grave error in judgment.
Okay, well, you need to test the temperature first. Just test the temperature and then go to make sure you don't die. Sometimes it'll turn out okay, but sometimes you'll fucking die, man. This isn't fucking sink or swim time. It's just making friends. Look, do you think you have the willpower to reasonably sit in front of the entire group of people and be like, hey, I want to be friends with y'all?
I think I would fare better at that than one-on-one with each of them.
Well,
That means I have to do 3 times.
You don't have to do one-on-one with each of them. You could just do one-on-one with one. Yeah.
That would still mean doing it 2 times. At least.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Hot ocean vent.
That's not a good metaphor for life. That's the same energy as saying you should skip straight to the sex and ignore the foreplay.
No, that turns out terribly.
Do you see what I mean, then?
But hot ocean vents are different from sex. Unless you're having sex, like, by or in a hot ocean vent, in which case...
Do you have any experience with that?
Is that a required question that I answer?
I'd like you to answer it, but this is mostly out of curiosity than anything.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, I guess you are the leading expert on sex by a hot ocean vent, so...
At least here.
Yeah. So... But still, you don't need... Life isn't all or nothing. You don't need to live that way. You need to be kind to yourself. And it sounds like you're pushing yourself a little bit too hard when it comes to your life. With this idea that you have to do everything all at once.
It's fine.
It's not fine. Saying it's fine does not make things fine, Malachite.
I was gonna say life experiences have proven otherwise, but I think it's the opposite at this point.
How about instead of saying it's fine, we say what you really feel? I'm uncomfortable with the way this is making me feel. Because that's what that said to me. I have a feeling you were going to say it's fine, and then you stopped yourself. Am I accurate in saying that?
Potentially.
Okay. Look, all I'm saying is let's try moving away from saying it's fine and brushing things under the rug and actually acknowledge what's bothering you.
A lot of things are genuinely fine, though.
If you have to say things are fine, they are not fine most of the time. If you have to reaffirm they're fine, they most certainly are not. Most of the time people say it's fine because they're uncomfortable with the way the conversation makes them feel. And you really want to say it's fine to all of this, but you are not because you know I'm just going to call you out for it.
Yep.
Because I can see on your face how vividly uncomfortable you are with this conversation. We're going to work on that.
Sure.
What? Are you saying I'm wrong? Yeah, we're going to work on that. I'll see you again in the future, and we'll talk about this more.
Cool.
Piece of advice, just talk to your friends. You don't have to do everything all or nothing. As well as, let's take a few steps back from saying it's fine, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
It is adequate.
No, none of that terminology. Acknowledge how you feel, Malachite. Don't run away from it. Because eventually it catches up to you, trust me. And it's not pretty when it does.
Do you want to share anything? Do you have a therapist that you see?
Jube is my therapist.
Hey, Jube, you're a good therapist.
No, I get to talk to Jube.
Oh.
My homie.
Are you the only cleric of Jube?
No.
No.
I'm the only therapist one.
So is Jube a good therapist?
Yeah, pretty good at it.
Mm-hmm.
He just wants his followers to find joy.
That's fair.
So he just tells us like, yo, let's deconstruct what's preventing you from feeling true joy. Dealt with my childhood issues. So yeah, no, pretty good therapist. I can't hook you up.
No.
No.
No offense, but I wouldn't want to.
Damn. Okay.
So does Jube ever actually like talk to you?
Kind of sometimes. It's not. He appeared to me like once or twice. Most of the time, it's just vibes, you know. Yeah.
My vibes tend to be of rage, so.
Yeah, well, that's not
Opposite
a good
end.
therapist.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been using it as a therapist.
Yeah, fair enough. You shouldn't use it as a therapist. Anyways, go out, fucking chill the fuck out and relax on this break. Enjoy. And yeah. I'll see you around.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I did his voice just drop.
Goodbye. So, anyways, you leave the building.
I leave the building.
Where do you want to go next?
I'll be honest, I wrote out that list.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have that list on me. I think the next part... Oh, I was going to buy a bag of holding.
Yes.
Yes.
So, where are you going to go to get one?
There's a magic shop, isn't there? Not, the hive mind guy.
Not
someone
Jerry's?
else.
You're
Jerry's.
you're not going to Jerry's.
Does Jerry sell bags of holding?
Does he? I don't know.
Sure, I'll go to Jerry's.
Yeah,
then.
fair enough. And he's like, "Hi, Malachite.
Hi.
Welcome back."
Thank you. Do you sell bags of holding?
We do, in fact.
Ah, how much?
You have to DM how much things cost. You
did have warning for this, I just want to say.
What? Okay. How much money do you have?
191 gold.
Okay. 150 gold.
Ah.
They are quite useful bags, so.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will take one.
Cool. Is there anything else we can help you with today?
I don't think so.
Brilliant. Well, we'll see you again.
Yeah. I'll probably be coming back for some healing potions in the future.
Fair enough. That is
Yeah.
always a good thing to stock up on. We'll be seeing you.
Bye. Take care, Jerry.
Will
and
do.
Jerry, and Jerry, and Jerry.
Yep. There's a lot of us.
All of the other ones too, yeah.
Yep. Don't worry about it. Yes. You have your bag of holding.
Excellent. I'm leaving.
Okay.
I'm going for a swim.
You're just gonna spend the entire rest of the day swimming.
Yeah.
Give me that D20 roll for the night.
Ah.
I assume you're gonna go to sleep.
Yeah. Just sort of drift to
Okay.
after a adventure across the
You do
table.
have inspiration.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just reminding you.
I've only got 2 inspiration and that's
If you
5
make-
more nights.
If you make chat laugh, you can get inspiration. Are you gonna spend the on the note? It says you're gonna spend the entire second day swimming. As
Yeah.
well.
Just relaxing.
Cool.
Chat, just so you know. Evie was like, you get a week of downtime, what are you doing? And my brain was just like, return to the water.
On the second day, everything's mostly normal. Although like there is a moment where you think you're like looking down and you like briefly see the eye and then
No.
it fades away.
And I'm swimming away from that.
Yeah.
Opposite direction.
Give me that D20 roll for the nights.
9. No. Yes, 19.
Damn, you're getting really close to the results, just not done. Cool.
I'm okay with missing a 1, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like that would go really badly for me.
Day 3. This one is book shopping.
Yes.
So where are you gonna go to get books?
Well, I'm presuming that Conduit isn't the only, like, town or city underwater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to one that's, like, reasonably big, but not especially well connected,
Okay.
if there are any like that.
Yeah.
Like,
There is.
any that are north of Bastion,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
direction I'm going.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a small town. God, I have to name you.
Yeah. Nautilus.
Nautilus. Nautilus.
Nautilusy.
Nautilus. Yeah, you come into the small town of Nautilus, one of the northern outreaches, one of the far out towns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get greeted. People are like, "Hi."
Hello.
They're just chilling. They're going about their days.
Bookshop.
Yep, bookshop. Conduit. Conduit is the capital city of the Apatia, the Triton Kingdom, by the way, just in case you were wondering.
We are, in fact, stealing names from Minecraft.
Minecraft never mattered. Anyway. Books are different underwater.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it would be a much more. I feel like it wouldn't be a written language. It would be more like Braille in its style, because I feel like that would be much easier to read underwater, because like inks and stuff aren't gonna work.
That is fair.
So I'm gonna say it's much more like engraved in. So books are a little more expensive underwater.
Okay.
They require a little bit more to make. Yes. And the shopkeeper welcomes you in. Older Triton guy who's like, welcome, welcome, welcome. What can I do for you?
Books. That is why
You're
I'm
in a
here.
bookstore.
Yes. I would like to browse.
Yeah. You look familiar. Do I know you?
No, I'm new here. I get that a lot, though. I've got one of those faces.
I swear I've seen your face around somewhere.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Fair enough. Enjoy the books.
Thank you.
So what are you looking for?
Right. Funerary rites.
Of Tritons?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just give me a general investigation check.
All
I'm going to roll for all of these.
Ah, shit. Do I want to use my inspiration on this?
What is the total?
A 12, because I rolled a 12.
Ah.
Yeah. No, I won't.
Okay. Yeah, you have to like take a minute going through. You find a book on funeral customs, metalcraft, as well as the general overworld and underwater material plane info and customs.
Mm-hmm.
You find Triton customs.
Yeah.
You find stuff on how to work with Armonite, as well as like mechanics underwater, as well as the funeral customs and how they deal with people who toss their dead in the sea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Viking funerals,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. So you find those 3 books.
Cool.
It was the 4th you were looking for, but you don't find it.
That is fair. Is there like a dictionary type book, like a how to read these books?
I'm gonna say they're written in common.
Okay.
But it's like carved into the page instead of written on
Sweet.
the page. Yeah.
Cool. Just making sure that I don't gift these and then people are like, what the fuck?
It's Minecraft enchantment table. No.
Hey, there's a translator for that.
I know. But no. Yeah.
Cool.
Normal good books.
I will take them up to the front counter.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you have any recipe books?
No.
Okay. Is there anywhere that does sell recipe books?
This is a small town, young one. We don't have a lot of amenities. You should try the capital if you want fancy books.
Like cooking books?
Yes.
Alright, thank you. I'll just take these.
Okay. It's gonna come to 20 gold for the 3 of them.
Sweet. I love burning through all my money.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say I assume you like go all the way back
to
Bastion that day. Like you just spend a day trip going out to Nautilus and come back.
No, like I'm just living in the water for a bit.
Oh, okay. So what are you gonna spend the rest of the day doing after you get your books?
I took a long time in the bookstore, I'm just gonna say.
Okay.
If this was anything like Alex, Malachite was
Yeah.
just like in there for
Oh,
a
also
long
Malachite
time.
couldn't find things. We spent
Yeah.
like a good 4 hours.
This entirely tracks.
Yeah.
And then swimming? Browsing?
Cool. I mean, yeah, go for it.
Try find a bigger like town that has more books.
Unfortunately, like a lot of small towns, you do come across one that's willing to sell you a recipe book for 10 gold because it's like fancy Triton recipes.
Ooh. How much is Ammonite?
It depends on where you go. I'll say like a solid kilo chunk of it can be anywhere from 1 gold to 5 gold, depending on where you purchase it
Okay.
from.
Fuck it. I'll get the fancy recipe book.
Okay.
Some of the other gifts may not happen.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm spending so much time just floating through the water.
Yeah. You feel watched the entire time you're in the water.
Yeah. Occasionally I just like turn over onto my front, yell fuck off down at the ocean floor, and then flip back.
Fair. Give me a d20 roll for that night.
14.
Cool.
That's also right next to the 20.
Cool. So day 4 begins.
Day 4.
Day 4. What are you gonna do?
Gift shopping.
Yep. So where are you going for this?
Alright. First gonna do the Ammonite.
Yeah.
Would I know if it's cheaper to buy like directly from a mining area?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'm gonna go find
So
one
you
of
go
those.
out to a mining area. There is kind of like a store where they're selling excess Armonite.
Nice.
Just a small little like
Pop-up stand.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, you swim down, and just in like one of the miners like, yo,
Hello.
you here for the Ammonite?
Yep.
Cool. How much you want?
KG?
Cool. Call it 2 gold.
Sweet.
Settled.
Easy.
Hey, wait a minute. I know you.
I get that a lot.
No. Hold on. He kind of like swims and wrestles around and pulls out a "Have you seen this person?" poster. Like a lost person
Can
poster.
I grab it from him?
I mean, he's like, this is you.
No.
Give me a deception.
Disadvantage?
Because it's very clearly you.
Okay. Deception disadvantage.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, no, he's like, no, that's fucking you, man.
I don't know what you want me to say. It's not me.
No, this is definitely you. Hey, Bobby.
No.
Another guy comes up and he's like, yeah, you got that missing poster? He's like, yeah, this one? Yeah, that's that guy, right? Holy shit, it is.
Can I have a look at these posters?
Yeah. Here's the poster. It's the exact same as the other one.
What does it say on it? Like,
It says, have you seen this person? Please, report to the, administration of Apatia, for locations on their whereabouts.
fucking you. I
Yo,
should've
like, what
gotten
you
the
do?
hat of disguise.
Yo, like, what you do? What you do to warrant this? Like, are you a criminal or some shit?
Does it say wanted?
No.
Then no.
It says lost. Are you lost?
I'm lost on how this is your business.
That's just rude. I'm just trying to be polite. Cause, like, I could have called them. I could have been like, hey, I'm the motherfucker.
Ring, ring, ring.
Yeah, exactly. I could have done that. But I ain't no snitch. Mama didn't raise no snitch. Isn't that right, Bobby? Mama didn't raise no snitch. Like, we're just curious, man. We ain't gonna tell anybody. You're kind of cool. You're like the first, like, I don't fucking know. You got your face on like a fucking wanted poster. It's not a wanted poster, but it's like a wanted poster. That's pretty badass. So, like, what'd you do?
Thanks. I left.
Oh, yeah, that does make sense. It does say lost.
Yeah.
Your parents looking for you?
No.
Oh. You like nobility or some shit?
No.
Okay, good. Because you know, we got problems with the nobility here.
That is fair.
Well, actually, no, not really. The nobility's pretty alright. Like, we bitch and moan, but, like, they take care of us.
Yeah.
Like, they're actually pretty fair rulers. And I hear the Vivianite, she's gonna be working on, more reforms for getting lower income individuals, like, more rights and shit, which is pretty neat.
Does sound like her.
So you don't know her! You're
No,
related
it
to the
just
royal
sounds
family.
like her.
How do you know her?
How do you know her?
I don't.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. I really thought you were gonna be like some secret royal or some shit.
The Ammonite?
Oh yes, just been sitting on. You could have left any time. Like I don't know why you were sitting here waiting for me.
Politeness?
Oh, fair enough.
Anyway, bye. Can I take one of the posters with me?
Yeah,
Cool.
we got plenty. They kind of sent a lot out. I was supposed to hang them up,
Oh.
but I was like, yeah, no, this motherfucker like didn't do anything wrong. Just looking at him, you know they didn't do anything wrong, so I didn't hang up the posters. I'm the only one who saw them.
And Bobby.
Why show Bobby everything? He's my husband. Of course I'm gonna fucking show him shit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's signs of a good relationship.
What do you mean apparently? Why are you commenting on my relationship?
Therapy. Anyway, bye.
Okay. Yeah, you swim away.
Conrad was just like, yeah, no, communication, you've got to do that.
Yeah.
This guy's like, it's my husband, of course I show him everything.
Yeah,
I'm like, aha.
That interaction was fucking priceless.
Chat, you're not allowed to tell anyone else about this, okay?
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
what else are you doing on day 4?
Waterproof journals. That was something else.
Yep, journals. I mean, they don't like most of the time they tend to keep records on like magic shelves.
Yeah.
Where they're oral records instead of written records.
Wait, that's sick.
Yeah.
How much are they?
You can get like a set for like 5 gold.
Done.
Okay. Set of 6.
Set of 6?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Chad, you're not allowed to tell shit.
What are they saying? I don't have chat.
No, they said you got it to
It's our little secret. This is why you come to the therapy streams.
Yeah.
Because you get to know the cool shit that's going on from people's backstories.
Well, I mean, you don't know everything here, but
no.
Just
But you get to know some things.
Yeah. You fucking love Billy. Icon.
Wait, it's Billy and Bobby?
Yeah,
totally.
totally.
Oh, that's amazing.
Totally. Yeah, so while you're going to buy the shells, I had to. I'm rolling the dice to see how well people know you.
Fuck's sake, I'm never coming back to the water.
I roll the dice for how well people know you. This is a nat 20. So, like, as you're walking in,
Oh, man.
as you're walking into the store, I'm having my fun with it, okay, chat? I'm having my fun with it. I'm having my fun today. Hold on, let me get to the thing I need to get to, because there's something specific on my phone I need to get to, so you'll just have to bear with me.
To be fair, you do have, like, blanket permission to traumatize Malachite however you want, but also this scares me that you need to get to something specific on your phone. Chat, send help.
Okay, wait. So 1, 2... 1, 2... 3, 4. So I'll use the D4. Oh, okay. That's Yeah, so you walk in to the store.
What does that mean?
And you're just browsing, you get the shelves, and as you're walking out, you just hear the very familiar voice. What? What?
I, Alex, am just emotionally preparing myself.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, so is this where you've been hiding? As Malachite, your mother has just like bumped into you and is just like staring daggers at you.
What are you doing here?
Unfortunately, I had to fucking look for you since you ran away. Couldn't even do the one thing you were supposed to do right. Now,
You
please
didn't
stop.
have to do anything.
Fuck off. Okay, this is why we liked Azurite better, because they weren't a whiny little bitch. Now, are you going to come home, or are you going to be a petulant little child?
Well, I suppose I'm being a petulant little child, just how you raised me.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Malachite. Look, okay, just because me and your mom weren't there because we had actual fucking jobs doesn't give you the right to fucking shit on us for trying our best, okay?
If you couldn't be there as a parent, then why did you have a kid? Because apparently you could be there for Azurite.
Look, Azurite needed more attention than you did. You were always much better by yourself. You very clearly didn't need us from a young age. You made your disdain very oh so clear.
You know why I didn't need you from a young age?
Mostly-
Because you weren't there when I did.
I'd argue that it's probably your stubborn streak. You get that from your mom. But no matter, please, for the love of God, can you stop thinking about yourself? And please just come back. Well, I've asked nothing of you. Sure, I haven't been there for you, but I haven't taken anything from you, and I've asked nothing of you, and for the once in your fucking life, Malachite, can you just listen to me?
Oh, sure. Let me listen to you.
Right.
Go ahead.
Look, okay, as you know, your mom got fired from her position.
As she fucking deserved.
Look, I'm not going to get into that right now with you. We were all deeply affected by Azurite's passing.
Yeah. And you were supposed to be there for me, because I'm your fucking kid.
We were caught up in our own grief to the point that we were not able to care for you.
That's not on me.
I'm not saying it's on you. I'm asking you to be understanding. Now, as we know, you're very close to Princess Vivianite. And so, why are you looking at me like that? You grew up with her.
Continue.
Brilliant. Now, we spoke with the king and the queen, and we talked about the nature of your relationship with Princess Vivianite.
Oh, the nature of my relationship. Because you know
Yes.
so much about good relationships with people.
I mean, me and your mom have been married for like what? Probably like 40 years, is it now? Yeah?
Congrats. I wasn't talking about that sort of relationship.
Are you gonna stop with this? Like, when are you going to grow up and learn your parents were people too?
I was a person too.
I'm not
I
saying
was a
you weren't.
young person who needed your help and needed your support and needed you to actually be fucking there for me, and you weren't. You never were. And then when I needed it most of all, you weren't even more so. You were moving away. You weren't even just indifferent, you were deliberately antagonistic, and I'm done. Okay?
Are you done having your little tantrum?
No, I'm done here in general, and I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, it doesn't even attempt to follow you.
Yeah,
So,
no,
oh,
this
for fuck's
entirely
sake.
fucking tracks.
You just say, I'll see you around, unfortunately.
Fuck off!
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to like a deep sea, try and
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
something,
yeah,
and
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough.
My eye guy's gonna love me. I'm so angry right now.
As you are feeling the anger, you just hear like, hey.
What?
I'm simply saying, as much as you like to convince yourself that you would not benefit from the age of blood, there are certain people that everyone wants to see bleed. Everyone wants to see pay for the pain they've inflicted.
Oh, for sure. But there are people I don't want to see that, and your age of blood is indiscriminate.
Not necessarily. You just have to make, if you don't want people to bleed, you just have to make the people that want them to bleed first. People can't be hurt if the people trying to hurt them are dead. And that's what I'm arguing. You are so strong, Malachite, and if you just strike down all the problems in your way, no one's going to be able to stop you, because Age of Blood, none of this cunning, none of this wit. All that matters is raw, brute strength.
Sure, buddy. Hey, what's your name?
What?
Your name. Do you have one? Also pronouns.
This feels like a very direct question.
Yeah, well, so you probably know a whole lot of my friends are haunted, and we know like their haunted names, generally at least. It's like, what's your deal?
You can feel like rage simmering as you just hear, I am not like the others. Do not compare me to them. And the voice is gone.
Ah, that tracks. Yeah,
But
no,
you
I'm
can still
still
feel that rage.
I'm
From
still
it
beating up
and you.
everything down
Yeah,
here.
yeah. You're gonna spend like the rest of the night
Yeah,
doing that? Yeah.
absolutely.
Give me that D20 roll for sleep.
15. I think that's pretty much like evenly against between them.
Brilliant.
Well, I tried, chat.
Having fun.
We tried.
Having fun. Next up, 5th day, second to last day before the
I was gonna go to Turbulent Tides and like investigate, but I think I'm just gonna go there and see if I can find like a rock pool.
Turbulent Tides?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like, you know how you get those rock pools that like end up really warm because they're really exposed to the sun? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fucking taking a beach day.
Okay, fair enough, yeah. You take a beach day entirely to yourself. Good time. Halfway through the day, you just see like this grizzled old human with like an eye patch being like, Oi!
What?
What are you doing on the beach?
What the fuck does it look like?
Sunbathing.
Congrats, you have eyes.
I have one eye. Yes. Most people don't sunbathe out here, you know, because of the fucking criminals and shit.
Are you a criminal?
Yeah.
Cool.
I respect the balls you got, kid. Yeah. You can call me Abed.
Abed?
Yeah.
Congrats.
So, like, why are you out here? And he just, like, plops down in the sand next to you.
I'm sunbathing.
No shit, Sherlock. But seriously, no one just sunbathes on the island of the most notorious criminals.
It's a good way to get away from people who aren't criminals.
Good point. Good point.
And it's not like there's anyone here except for you.
No, my whole crew's, like, just down there. And he, like, points, and there's, like, a whole bunch of people on, like, in a... Like, you came up near a town.
Yeah.
There's, like, a whole bunch of people in the town bustling.
If there's anyone watching, I'm just gonna give them, like, a jaunty little wave. Like a, hi.
No, there's no one watching.
Aww. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're the only one to approach me today, so...
Yeah, well, I thought I'd just say hi.
Hi.
You seem like you're a child of the sea, right?
What gave you that idea?
I'm just saying, if you ever feel like it's just getting too much, I'm sure that my crew could certainly make a good use for you.
Thanks. If my entire life goes downhill to the point at which I'm ready to abandon all my morals and become a criminal, I'll keep that in mind.
I didn't say, well, I mean, I was a criminal when I was alive. But, I mean, I guess I've technically been absolved of sin. Dead. I don't know how it works.
Neither.
Yeah.
So you're saying you're not a criminal, then?
I was. haven't really done anything. Well, I've committed lots of murder, but
That is a crime
is it?
in most countries. Pretty much sure all countries.
Yeah, but on the seas.
It's still a crime in Apatia.
True, that's fine. Well, we're not in Apatia, because we can't go to Apatia. Fucking cocky fucks. I'm not fucking apologizing.
No, that's fair. I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't like that roll.
You're not gonna get hurt from it, I promise.
No.
Okay. Is it worse?
Now one.
2 nat 1?
No, the first was a 9.
Okay. So con save 9.
Fuck it. Oh wait, you take the best?
Yeah.
Oh.
Inspiration gives you advantage.
Ah, so just as a side note, Grimmy wouldn't have failed as many intelligence saves then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we've just been doing it like you reroll
Okay,
and
no,
take
we'll
the
do
next
the
no.
fucking
No.
Not one.
Well,
Like
5.
Yeah. You just turn to this guy and just like as he's sitting next to you, you see like ripples of magic over him that kind of make him look normal. But the smell coming off of him.
Mosrenek, right?
Are you saying that?
No, I'm
but
thinking that.
Yeah. Alex is thinking the right thing.
Malachi is probably thinking this too. Because he was like, now I'm like, I died, so I'm absolved of all my sins. And I'm like, I know someone that happened to.
Yeah. But yeah, you just immediately turn and vomit up whatever you had eaten.
Fish.
Yeah. Abed just stands like, what the fuck, man? Okay, I can't control that, okay? I've tried.
I don't blame you, but I can't control that.
God damn it, okay. Yeah. Well, I gotta get going. I can't spend too much time on the land.
Yeah, I imagine that some things would get irritated with that.
Yeah. Yes, I should rejoin my crew. And you can see he just like whistles.
Yeah.
And the shit, like you've heard the legends. You haven't seen it in person, but like out of the water, crawling on countless oars, this like rotting ship just appears with countless individuals who have flesh missing and bits and pieces and like massive weapons. This is like the size of a full-on galleon comes out of the water.
That's somehow better and worse than I'd imagined.
What can I say? And he just turns to you and the glamour's gone. Like the eye patch is just an entire missing section of face that's swirling in with water. She's my ship. Ain't she a beaut? As like the water kind of moves onto the ship. You know how like water flows and the bits of flesh flow along with it as he reforms on the ship. Says, move out, boys! We've got some ships to catch. As it once again scuttles back into the water.
Yeah, no, he definitely counts as a criminal. And also, I'm really glad he doesn't know about, like, the whole Surge situation. Back to sunbathing.
Yeah. do you spend the rest of the day on the beach?
Yeah.
Are you gonna head home or
I'll start, like, meandering home.
Okay. So
avoiding all settlements.
Cool. Give me one more sleep time.
It's an 18. You know what? I'm gonna. That's a 6. EP times.
So you wake up. I'm gonna say it probably takes you like half a day to get back.
Cool.
So you get back home and sitting there on the front door. Wait. Sitting there in your mailbox is a letter from the post office.
What's it say?
It says your mail has not been collected for 3 days, so it's been returned to the post office.
Come on,
please
guys.
come and collect it.
About turn to the post office.
Yeah. Yeah, so you go down to the post office and you see, what was his name? Byron.
Yeah.
Byron, the post office guy, like, I
Hi.
died last time you were in here, buddy.
You died the last time the rest of my party were in here too.
So I'm not gonna die?
No.
You
Look
sure?
around for Crow.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Okay.
I have post to pick up.
What's your name?
Malachite.
Let me take a look.
I can like step back out the door if that makes it more
would
comfortable.
be
Yeah.
appreciated, yeah. You like step out the door, you wait about 5 minutes, and it comes out with 2 letters, both addressed to you.
Different, like from different people.
The handwriting on it is different. One seems
Okay.
very official and like very much nice stationery, and the
Mhm.
other is most certainly not. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. He just hands you the letters, and he's like, they were all soggy and shit, so we blew them out with a hairdryer. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so we just dried them off with the hairdryer, and everything seems to be fine now, so.
Yeah, that tends to happen when mail comes from underwater.
Yeah, I've never gotten underwater mail before. Not while I've been here. Like, I haven't had to handle it. I'm only the shift manager, so, like, first time.
Well, now you have. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway, bye.
Yeah, that's a good ending to this interaction. Yeah. So you head home.
Yeah.
You have your 2 letters.
Okay. I'll open the more informal one first.
Okay. Yeah, so they would have a return address. The formal one's addressed from Vivianite.
Mm-hmm.
The informal one's addressed from Drudite.
Cool.
Yeah. So which one are you opening first?
Drudite.
The first line of the letter is make sure you read the other letter first.
Right, I close that letter, read
Yeah.
the other one.
Yeah. And this one's like nice handwriting. Begins with my dearest Malachite.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Sorry, that's the Drudite letter.
It has been most unsettling with your absence in recent time. However, I feel eternally fortunate that you have ordained it so that you can reach out and contact me. So I may also contact you. It is truly much appreciated, as your absence has most certainly been noted within the kingdom. While I question your reasoning for leaving, it sounded like it was very urgent to you, and I understand that. And I understand that you need time for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
However, I must behoove you that I have a selfish request to make.
Mm-hmm.
I eagerly await your return, and I pray that you do not take too long.
Mm-hmm.
From Her Royal Highness, Vivianite. P.S. My mom misses you.
Oh, that low blow.
Nah, Strudite. Dear Malachite, did you read the other letter? Good. What the fuck? I wrote the other one in front of my family, as we were all concerned for you, and they were all like, hey, we should write a letter about showing how concerned we are, because, you know, Pyrites really fucking miss you. But, yeah, no. I know that you felt you couldn't talk to me about this, and that hurt. But I also understand that this is something very personal to you. And as my letter said, like, I'll wait for as long as you need, but I am a person as well. I can't wait forever. And I miss you. The house has felt a lot colder since you left. Pyrite says he's gonna beat your ass when you get back.
Yeah.
And probably, you know him, he'll beat your ass and then hug you.
Mm.
Siderite's fucking grumbling because you had to take over as captain of the guard. He keeps telling me how you're gonna give him a heart attack one of these days.
Wait, that hasn't already happened? Well,
And before you say, well, that hasn't already happened, his response to that was, go fuck yourself, cordially.
I appreciate the cordially.
Yeah. It's not the same without you. And as much as I'd like to sit here and say, I hope. While I do wish you a good time on the surface, I can't honestly say that I hope you enjoy the experience, because truth be told, I want you to return to us as quickly as possible. And I'm not going to lie about that, so...
Broke my heart.
I hope we speak soon, and not through these fucking letters, because, you know, talking is better, but if it's also too hard for you to come back, I won't understand, and I will never understand, but I will have to respect your decision, and that's okay. Yours eternally, Drudite.
Just gonna like kill up on my bed and hug the letters to my chest.
Mm-hmm. Is that how you fall asleep? Just the rest of the day curled in a ball, like, cool. Give me a roll.
Side note, fuck you,
yeah,
baby.
give me a roll. It's in that one.
It's in that one.
Oh my god.
Why?
So, as you're going to sleep, your mind kind of takes you back.
If you tear up those letters, I'm gonna be sad.
Your mind takes you back to that day. That day. The one where everything went wrong, where the sea serpent attacked.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember the fear you were facing, but this time it's different, because this time, instead of a sea serpent, it's a version of you that you watch viciously tear your sibling Azurite to shreds, leaving nothing left. Eyes completely glazed over with blood. As they turn on you, and you blink, and suddenly you're back in the bed with Vivianite. And they're there as well, just ripping the life out of her. And every figure you see, Pyrite, Siderite, Queen Ambergite, all of them are being destroyed by this blood-filled version of you.
Can I, like,
no.
do anything? Yeah.
You're just powerless to stop it. And then it stops what it's doing and turns to you. And it just melts away into blood. It completely surrounds the water around you. And you hear, if you're strong enough, you can stop it. Everyone and everything bleeds Malachite. And the only way to prevent yourself from bleeding. And it, like, all of it kind of rewinds. And it's like you can see the thing swimming up from towards you. And then the distance just seems to expand as a massive maw just emerges from the depths and clamps over it and sinks back, as if you kill them first. They can't hurt you if you kill them first, as you're staring down into the abyss with the massive eye once again. And it just simply says, you hate me because you want to be as strong as me. You hate me because I'm better and you need me. You hate me because I'm right. You hate me because I represent everything that you could have. You hate me because my way of life gives you everything and you're held back by your stupid little morals. You hate me because you need me. You are nothing without me. I am your weapon. I am your rage. And I could swallow you up like... And the jaws once again appear. And this time they clamp through you instead of... and you awaken with that phantom pain, and you actually spit out some blood. As you can feel, like, teeth puncturing your chest.
Actual wounds?
I'm gonna say, yeah, there are a couple little, like, wounds from the drain.
Oh, fuck.
Nothing too major.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Evie? What the fuck?
In what regard?
What the fuck? Just in general.
And that is where we're gonna be ending this episode today.
What the fuck?
Because this was a fairly chill downtime where we weren't really doing a whole lot, and that's okay.
Malachite just wanted to go swimming.
Malachite went swimming.
And then